depending on the action, of course, and everything that's going on, right? All right, that what a nasty dump yesterday that was. Right into the pre-market level comes into the previous area I was watching yesterday. That's funny. All right, let's get over here to SPY. All right, SPY's got some candles up to 441-ish after hours. So we're going to have to watch. I think we're going to get a push up to the top and then maybe a failure, depending. But we don't really want to short the top because it can break out. You know what I mean? If we get a lower high in somewhere in here, I'd want some kind of confirmation before I really went short. Even though we had that big dump yesterday. But we're going to watch this pre-market high. So far on SPY at 439.92. Keep an eye on that. Let's flip over here to Qs. Oh, yeah, hold on. I have everything else open except for that. Let me see where Tandon is. All right, so right now, let me get rid of this 365.50. Let me look at something real quick. So Qs, I'm looking at the time frame here. Qs is lagging a little bit behind SPY's push, but it looks like it's going to continue. So I don't think I would freak out here on that trade. I would just let it run. All right. Bitcoin went on a run last night. All right. Yeah. Into this. We're gonna run out of time here, guys. We got to get moving. All right. God damn it. All I do. All right. All right. Let's go look at Apple here. Apple failed off of highs, but it's still got to go up and break out, Jason. You know, it's going to break out. I think Apple Apple came right into that 143.46 I put on the screen. After hours, look how deep it dived. Trapped a bunch of shorts. Probably going to dump it down there again. I'll have to watch that level. 142.45. Actually ran all three on the way down to 133.29. All right, so Apple's very interesting. We're just going to watch Apple, but Apple gets any kind of footing at this bottom right here, 144.03, around 144.30s is probably a good entrance long. We'll just keep an eye on that for now. We got a half an hour. We'll mark that up later. AMD, wow, look at AMD. Sucked all the way down to 88.52, and it's all the way back to 93.70. Isn't that disgusting? Disgusting. Amazon's close. What was the close? It's 25. It's right around the close. All right. Boeing. What happened with Boeing? Did I miss something? I should have bought a bunch of stuff on that big jam down yesterday. Beyond Beef right now has a $40 spread. Pre-market. That's just crazy. All right. Coinbase filled that gap. God damn it. Filled the gap. Doggone it. All right. Disney long from 176.80. That was the play I wanted to take yesterday, and I didn't take it. It's perfect. Facebook looks like it wants to break out again. It's interesting. I thought Facebook would come. Facebook's strong. Facebook is strong right now. It did. I mean, it dipped a little bit, but it should have come down and filled this gap down here, and it didn't do anything. Wow. Google broke highs after hours. They have earnings call last night. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, that earnings call yesterday. I thought Amazon did too. Hold on. No, Amazon didn't have earnings call. Google did. Who else did? Stay away from Google today. Like Intel for a long. Closer to this 52.31 as we can get. I have to watch that today. I like Intel for a long. Intel is going to be one of our main watches today. Now we will discuss that everything's gapping up, and Intel came up a little bit and failed from the close where everybody else is above their close right now, or open. But we're just going to keep an eye on that trade. Around 52.31 is where I'd look to grab that thing long. Small risk. Give it a little bit, see what happens, I guess. After the gap down yesterday. All right. We'll keep an eye on that. Microsoft. Microsoft made a new high after hours. That was during earnings, I think. Yeah, that was who it was, Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft didn't have earnings. Oh, yeah, they did. Microsoft had an earnings call. Probably leave Microsoft alone. I don't like to play with them after earnings. Too much emotion involved. We'll see. Was my Netflix play yesterday good? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You think I nailed that Netflix play yesterday? I mean, was that perfect? Oh. Let me send that to the wife. I'm sure she's watching, but she loves Netflix. Netflix looks good for the same type of play today, actually. Where would that? Let me look at this uptrend here. If it holds that trend, it would be about right here, it looks like. Yep. Nope. Yeah, the pre-market low probably. Nvidia. Cal, did you see that Netflix play?
Yeah.
I like Nvidia from the pre-market low, 191.65. But there's a big but in there. I am not interested in going below the open, which is like 191.35. So I'll give it like 30 cents of risk. Generally, the risk on Nvidia is a point. But if this thing starts to pull back down to try to do double bottoms, I don't want to be in it. I don't think it's going to, but PayPal doing with a candle way down here. Got a candle and a phantom tick both. I think it squeezes up from people climbing on short. I had a lot of people yesterday going, oh, this is the top, this is the top. I said, it's not the top. It's going to get bought back up overnight and pre-market come right back up. So now all these people that bought down here in the bottom were shorting all this on the push up. They're all trapped short right now. So let the short squeeze begin. All right. Spot's candle down the previous high. I like spy long from the open. Pre-market lows right in this 438, 80s, 72s, 90 in that range. Somewhere in this area. Remember, it's an area, it's never exactly perfect, right? So you want the best fill of your contracts when you're looking. I like Square from the open as well. Tesla. What did Tesla do yesterday? Sold straight off. So nasty. Twitter's looking good for a long around 68. I'm going to put Twitter on my other screen here. I'll keep it on. Well, Twitter doesn't pay worth a crap, though, is the problem. Apple slid a little bit, didn't it? Until all right. Let me change Apple around here. I'll be watching Apple for the long. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. We'll watch this level here. Get rid of some of these other lines. These are the two areas on Apple that I like. 144.28. Depending on what happens pre-market, I would have to have some dip. Remember, we got to have speed and distance coming to the level. So if it dips down under here, then we're going to have to wait for this 142.45. It may be impossible to close in the middle. We'll just have to watch it and see how the market's going. Let me open the trade deck here. I have so much stuff open on my computer right now. Morning. Let me see here what I do. I was just looking at some news. Kind of watch the market move here coming into the open. Got about 10 minutes. Nothing like dumping your coffee on your desk all over the damn place. What did I just soak? I gotta go get a new cup of coffee. I'll be right back. All right. All right, let's get this. Well, Amazon just broke under. Got about a minute here. Apple's one of my main plays right now. And Intel. All right, guys. 30 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to enter Apple. 144 long. Fill me at $1.92. Amazon just sucked back up. Q's is pushing. Oh, Apple, of course you are. Q's is squeezing. Watch your contract. Taking an ad on Apple. Glad I started small. Holy crap. I only took 10 contracts, but shit, I went down 500 bucks on 10 contracts. There we go. Let's get some back for a second. Take another ad in Apple. I'm definitely red in this trade in Apple currently. Intel took straight off. Of course it did. I thought Apple might come to the 142.45. Some more. All right, I got a full position in Apple now. It can come up. There we go. Peel a little bit here. I peeled a little profit on Apple on the ones I bought at the bottom. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Straight sell off. Beautiful. Apple's coming up. Q's is coming. SPY broke its low. Watch your profit. Just peeling a little bit off Apple. Apple's coming. Trying to. That Q dump was nasty. Jeez. Here comes Q's. Apple's coming up. Be a little more profit. Don't reject VWAP. Let's go. Not real confident in this keep continuation, but we'll see. I'm going to have to take a little off Apple here. That was a nice little squeeze. I'm big green on Apple right now. On Wish. Give me a second here. I'm in Apple right now, so just bear with me. I'll try to look it up real quick. Oh, everybody's coming on. Yeah, I'm here, buddy. What's up? Good job. Yeah. I'm long Apple from 142.45. I've taken a bunch of profit already. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Amazon's coming to life too. It's like a higher low. I think it's going to go all the way back up. I really do. Yeah, I like Wish for a long. Do what? Yeah. 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 Spy's coming up. Keys is continuing. Yeah, some of my guys are in Qs right now. I'm in Apple. I think it gets bought all the way back up. I think we're going to ride all the way back to highs. I think they're going to short squeeze the crap out of everybody right now. Back into the 50. You need to be taking profit as it comes into the 200. 365, 25s. I would take a little profit there just in case it wants to reject the 200. You should be up a couple hundred a contract on Qs right now. Oh, hold on. I got to take some profit of my own here. Get talking to you guys and I forget my own damn trades. I got 30 contracts left on Apple. Yeah. There, just tag the 200. I day trade options, Chris. I don't hold them long term. I'm in and out of them every day. Every now and then overnight. I have somebody talking to me on the YouTube stream too, guys. All right, here comes Apple. I'm getting paid. I told you need to take profit at the 200. If it's going to bounce back, it's going to do it right there. Chris, I'm assuming you can hear me talking. All right. Yeah, everything's straight up right now. Amazon's coming in at rejection level Apple's still pushing. SPY, Q's trying to break over the 200. I don't like how weak SPY is right now. Okay, good. Told you got to take profit into the 200 on Q's and SPYs. You just have to. Okay. SPY really needs to get its shit together. First time all week I wasn't trading SPY. I'm getting paid in Apple, boys. It looks like they are burning premium on SPY at the moment. Q's is coming up nice, though. Q should go all the way back and break out, but man, that's a 2-point move right there almost. I'd like to see Apple get over the 200. I'll make 10 grand on this trade. Yeah, she has a chance. I told you, it's having trouble with the 200. You just got to take profit coming in the levels. I think it just popped over it a little bit right there. Yeah. SPY really needs to start coming together, or it's going to Q's is going to start to drag. Google's up 100 points. I knew I should have. I wanted to trade Google early, and I'm like, just after the earnings call, it's just there's too much emotion involved. Google came into where I thought it would bounce, and it bounced, but I just didn't want to risk it. The risk was too big. You sold another one? All right. I peeled some of mine off on Apple, too. It's just hanging at the open, just under the 200. It needs help from the market. Yeah, there you go. Q's is going back to the top. SPY should come along too. SPY's kind of being a dog right now. Mainly Q's and SPY and the stuff that you see in the basket on my screen is generally what I trade. VIX I don't really trade. Guys in my room trade VIX. They're always yelling at me about it. Right, Tandon? There goes Q's. I'm going to get paid in Apple. Apple should come up here. 146. Yeah, Apple's coming up. Q's is going to come with it. You need to take some more profit coming into the double top on Q's, guys. SPY's starting to come to life. Amazon. What's Amazon doing? Amazon just broke over the open. Yep. That was a nasty, nasty dump. The other Jason, he bought Q's down here at 363. Hey, Tandon, the other Jason bought Q's down at 363 20s, 30s, right in that range at the bottom. Just at the higher low he got in. I'm going to peel a little more Apple off here. Got to take that profit on the way. My best fill on the contracts was $1.10. We're up around $1.90 right now, so well, it sucked back a little bit there, but I got 20 contracts left. Do what now, Tana? No, it's just trap and squeeze is what it looks like. Yeah. Whoever shorted Q's from the bottom got smoked. Yeah. Hold on. That was a $20 suckback on my contracts. Now it's coming back up. I think I'm going to set a stop here on these contracts. I'll give it down to $1.70 and that's it. On the 144s. Because if it dips back down, I'll just buy it again. So, Chris, I trade options. I trade in the money options and I day trade them, so I don't have to leverage as much money in my account. My average position size is 10 to 20,000. I told you I was going to have trouble. You always got to be taking profit, guys. You never know when it's going to want to dip. There's a lot of emotion in the market right now. Well, it's probably going to suck down to VWAP, maybe. It's pretty wicky to the top Qs right now. Amazon's holding around the open. The thing I don't like is SPY hasn't come up. The rest of the S&P is still pretty weak. I mean, it's putting in higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. So it could continue, but just make sure you're taking profit on the way. So basically, I'm talking to somebody on YouTube. Chris, so I bought the 144 calls, 143 calls on Apple, and I paid $1.10 a contract, and I just sold some for $1.90 a contract, so I made $80 a contract, and I have 100. Well, actually, I don't have 100 left, but I have 25 left. So if you understand, so you can understand how I make money in the option side. But I don't long-term trade options, just short-term. What, Tana? Yeah, Apple's taken off. I liked Apple all day. I liked Intel too, and I couldn't get into Intel. It never gave me an entry. Nvidia's on a V shape too. Twitter was perfect off the 6803 too, as well. I have other screens over here, by the way. I gotta watch my Apple trade tonight. I'll look at Tilray later. Apple's still going. Q's is paying nice right now. You should be almost 100% on your contract, aren't you? Oh, you bought it a little early, didn't? Where'd you buy it? Where'd you enter? Yeah, there was another one down to 363.38, by the way. Are you on the, look on my screen on Zoom, you can see it. Q's pushing. Apple's pushing. Man, I just got a nice contract pop of $20. I got to take some of that off. SPY I actually like for a long. Q's is jamming. I've only got 20 contracts left now. I'm up roughly 100 a contract on those, so I got about a $2,000 profit on those 20 contracts. So we're gonna let these ride. I'm gonna raise my stop. I raised my stop up to $2.15 on my 144s from $1.70. Yep. I think Q's actually is going to break out, but you need to be taking profit into that double top, depending on how many contracts you have. Okay. Depends on where it is. I mean, we're still pushing. I would dump that contract coming into the double top, just in case it pulls back. Q's is going to break straight out if SPY can get it together. Look at Q's go. Look at it go. I told you boys it was going to go back and test that high. I told you. Right there, it's going right to the high. Watch it. It's going to bust straight out. It's trying right now. That's a power. It just broke it. It just broke it. It should run all the way to highs. SPY should be a good play. My next target for a profit on SPY or Apple is going to be up around this 146.76. I have to take some more. I'm running out of contracts though. That's a good problem. You always got to take that profit. I keep telling you. You're never going to catch the whole move. Yeah. Well, I mean, it broke. It should. It's going to go up and down. You can guarantee that. But it did break the early high, so it should keep going. The problem is SPY's weak. SPY's trying to do a double bottom. I might have to grab a little SPY. There's that rejection. If SPY breaks this low, I'm going to close my Apple trade. I'll just take the profit on the 20 contracts. Apple's still squeezing. That's beautiful. All right, buddy. Apple's still squeezing. I'm going to buy some 438s on SPY. I'm going to buy 20 contracts for the bounce. Let's see if we get anything out of it. Fill me at $1.27. Yeah. I will not go below this 438.11. Your contract should have exploded on your 366 calls, ye that had them early. It's getting pretty toppy up here, guys. Getting pretty toppy. Long as SPY holds this double bottom, I'll stay in it. But if she breaks this double bottom, I'm closing out. I'm done. You're right. Q's absolutely can suck all the way back down. I think it's going to break out, though. I'll be honest. I think it's going to continue. It broke the high early. But that's a big move. I mean, that was a straight 363 to 366 move.
The only problem is
Got to watch your degradation. You got 15 minutes. About 10:30, you're going to lose 15% of your contract value on a pullback, so be careful. Yep. Yeah, but you have today's expiry, right? I understand, but you're going to lose contract value at about 10:30. It'll slide off about 15%. It does it pretty quick, so just pay attention around 10:30, between that 10:30 10:45 window. Yeah. Oh, look at that! I got a little $10 profit contract on SPY right now. Or I did. If it had made it up to 12 bucks, I'd have took it. SPY's holding the double bottom. Amazon is above the open. So here comes SPY. Where's my contract value? There it goes. Come on. Come on. I entered SPY long at about 438.11 on this suck down candle. Huh? Yeah. I have 20 contracts on SPY. I'm up $10 a contract right now. Yeah, Q's is going to try to break out. Here comes Amazon. I think you were doubting me yesterday when I told you Q's was going to come back up. And today. There it goes. There goes Q's. By half, you watch your contracts. You should have got a contract pop. Oh, shit. I'm up 20 a contract on SPY, baby. I'm going to take 5 off here at VWAP. Filled me at $1.50. That was a nice fill. Yeah. Q should go all the way to highs. It should go up and test 368. Here comes SPY. Oh, there go my Apple contracts. How much money am I up? I am up on those last 20. Oh, very nice. You're up 80% on your contracts. That's good, buddy. Could be a 200% day if it continues. Oh my gosh, I gotta take some profit on SPY. I just can't. I have to take it. I'm up 30 a contract. I took that. I had to take some more. I only bought 20. I wish I had bought more. Yeah. Oh, there were people shorting the crap out of this. They just got smoked. I'm going to kill my Apple position at 146.76 as it's coming in, unless it jams straight through it. Yeah, Q's is going to the top. Everybody's jumping on it. Hey, Mahaffey, how's your Q's doing? All right, I have to take some Apple profit here. Holy crap. Fill me 255. Thank you. I just took 10 contracts off at 255 and it went all the way up to 265. Let me set my stop back at like 245. Don't get greedy, be taking some profit. Apple's breaking out. If you have a very short few, make it fewer. You have to take profit on these squeezes. Then I would dump that at that moment. I would dump it right now. Oh, I got a 200 tag on SPY here. Hold on. God, I missed it. Are you kidding me? I'm talking to you, looking at Apple, and I missed my SPY. Oh, it sucked back up. Hold on a minute. All right, I got 5 contracts left on SPY now. It's got filled at $1.63. No, I took my profit at the 200, buddy. I always take profit on the 200 on SPY. Always SPY and Qs. Or I'll enter short or long in those areas too. Yeah, I would give it like $20 of wiggle room on the contract price, and then set a stop. That's what I would do. And Apple just stopped me out. All right, I'm all the way out of Apple now. It just came back to 240. Hey man, that trade paid nice right there. Woo! That was a good day today on Apple. SPY paid nice. That SPY trade. Q's is beautiful for you guys. I almost took Q's, but I was in Apple, so I was like, I'll just wait in Apple. Yeah. You guys are getting paid on Q's. Nice play. I've still got 5 contracts of SPY. I paid $1.27 for the contracts, and they are currently worth $1.72. Oh, whoops. I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. They're $1.60. Who? Spy? Q's? Yeah, I think Q's will test the high by the end of the day. But whether I think it's going to do it or not, you still got to take your profit, guys. You have to take it. If you have a couple, you can leave them on, or one or five. You know, if you started with 20 or 50 contracts, you know what I'm saying? Then you will whittle your way down. Yeah. No, you're good. You guys got a good trade on Q's. I have a good trade in Apple and SPY. I really wanted, if Apple jammed back down to VWAP or the open, I'd probably buy it again. But it's 10:30 now. Watch your contracts. Watch that value. I've only got 5 left on SPY. I might just kill it. I'm just about ready to kill SPY and it jams up. That was beautiful. Hold. It doesn't matter the contract degradation, buddy. You lose 15% over the next 20 minutes. Keeps tagging the 200 and falling. I think I had my mic muted. Yeah, if you're in Q's, I would probably take your profit now. If you've only got very few left. I mean, it could continue to squeeze, but if you've got good profit bank, just take your profit and don't. And, you know, if it dips down, you might be able to buy it back. But if SPY gets over the 200, Q's might go on another run. You just texted me? All right, hold on. Nice. When you make 50% of your account one day, 41% of your account one day, you're killing it, brother. Killing it. It's called taking profit, baby. There goes SPY's over the 200 now. I'm getting paid pretty nice on these last 5 contracts. Look at Q, still going. Man, I'm up 50 a contract on SPY. Nailed Apple, nailed Q's, nailed SPY. We're having a good day, boys. Here goes SPY. SPY's paying good. Apple's curling. All right. I'm going to get $2 on my SPY, my last 5 right here. Watch this. 196. All right, I'm completely out of SPY.
I lost 400. Kept telling sell, sell, sell.
Well, you have to sell them on the way, buddy. Now, the one. All right, guys, I'm out of the trades all the way. It's 10:30. Boy, I picked the right exit on SPY. Jeez. I'm all the way out. How do I know when to buy calls and when to sell calls? So I buy calls and puts both. Um, I trade them by my levels. I put in my levels pre-market where I'm looking to enter the trade. Okay. And then this trade I just took, I bought the contracts for $1.27. I got filled right here. I was like, I'll risk this higher low and I'm only going to come this deep. And then I end up making, I sold my last contract up here for $1.96. I got filled right there. I'm like, I'm close enough to the top. That's as far as I want to go. So I took that profit and that's where we are. And the same would be on the short side. Here, let me show you. So if I'm looking to go short, right, here's our range on SPY. This is the daily chart over here. And then this is the intraday, the minute chart. So I'm looking for my levels down here, right? My first entry I was considering was here, and I was watching SPY. I didn't take SPY. So when it made this bottom, I marked it off, and then I watched it for the next, 25 minutes? And then over the next 25 minutes while I was in Apple, and my people in my room are in queues in Apple, and I watched this and I took this trade here, okay, for the higher low, because it's a very small risk. I enter my trades by what my risk is, okay? So my risk is only what, 10 cents that I'm risking on the underlying stock price to the option, so the option's not going to move much. So I took 20 contracts and I sold some on this push. I sold some more on this push. I sold another 5 into this 200. Then I kept the last 5, and then I sold the last 5 right here. And it may keep going, but you're never going to catch the whole move. Did you get that? No problem. I'm on every day. I have on my website, I have a bunch of training videos and different things. My website's 147 bucks a month. And then I just started doing these YouTube lives, so I don't do them a lot. I've been doing them every day for a while just to see how it turns out, but I'm generally live on Zoom in my live chat, so on my website. What size account are you working with, Chris? What broker do you use? How long you been trading? Are you trading or are you new getting into it? E-Trade? Okay. I use Interactive Brokers. Do you trade the equity itself? Do you trade options? I don't trade options like most people. I use the options as my leverage, basically. Are you trading with margin? If you're using margin, be very careful. So the recap I'll give you, like we were talking. So when I'm buying these contracts, when they jam down, like for instance, when SPY jammed into this, well, let me pull this down here. So when SPY come in here, I was watching. I didn't chase it. I waited for it to come back. So when it dumped right here after this big red candle and then it jammed down, I executed the option contract buy. I paid $1.27 a contract, which is $127. Okay. So when that sucked back up, when this candle sucked up, I was already up $8 a contract. That's good. I straight buy in the money calls. Day of expiry on SPY and Qs, I don't care. Same with Apple. the weekly. I want the volatility of the contract. That's how I make my money. I make 30% to 300% daily on my trades generally. So as you can see, I paid $1.27 here, and I sold the last one up there for, what was it? $1.96 was my fill here. So I made $69 a contract, which is a pretty easy play, right? I only had 20 contracts on that position, so paying $1.27 is what I paid. Had a very small position size on that one. On my Apple position, I had 100 contracts when I started down. That was here. I entered this trade here in the middle because I thought it may bounce. I bought 10 there, and then I bought some more here. I sold a little bit there, bought them back there, bought some more here, bought some more here, and then started selling them on the way up. There, there, and there. I took some there, and then I actually sold the last, remember the last little bit, 10 contracts I had stopped me out somewhere in here when I put the stop on. No, I straight trade the puts. So if I'm gonna short, if I was looking for a short, let's say I wanted to short the pre-market high. Let's just say this was my short. So if I was gonna take a short here, I would wait for it as it was jamming into this level. I would just buy the 146 put or 147 put is what I would buy. And then as it sells, as it rejects, I would sell it as it comes down. But you have to start small. You have to understand the system. Don't jump out and start doing it. Watch it for, a few weeks, talk, and I'll try to explain it to you. And I have quite a few people coming on, and I have my people in my room and friends texting, calling me in the morning, and it gets a little hectic sometimes for me to even trade my own trades. I very rarely hedge. Hedging's very dangerous if you don't execute the trade quickly on both sides. You really have to be paying attention and get yourself in deep crap easily. So let me see here. What's happening with the market? Kind of went right to where I thought it would. This is where I want to take my profit. Q's dip back to the 50. This is actually a pretty good call here. This is why we take profit. This is why we take profit on the run. You never know how long it's going to go. I took it here because I'm just like, this is close enough. And there's a lot of professional traders that when we get close enough, we just take our profit. We're smart enough to know we can't catch the whole move. Paper trade is good and bad both. You're better to just go trade one contract where you're only risking 20, 30 bucks in doing it for real versus doing a paper trade, just so you know, because the emotion's not the same. Stock's 90% emotion, 10% technical. This is my basket of stocks that I generally trade. This is my trade charts, and then I have another one on the what charts do you use? This is my other screen. Do you use the charts from E-Trade? You have E-Trade, right? Let me go back and look. Yeah. This is TC2000. I really like TC2000, the charts. Very customizable. Look at that jam down. Woo! So I'll give you a little advice. I don't trade with E-Trade, but any brokerage, I never use their charting software because I've discovered discrepancies. That's why I started using TC2000 versus TD Ameritrade or Interactive Brokers or anybody. Interactive Brokers is real clean, but I really like TC2000 setup. So. See, I took this from the bottom to the top, and then this was the pre-market. And, you just watch the speed. When it jams straight down into it, I'm not going to take a trade there on Apple, so that's why I waited for the secondary level. I actually started in a little early, but still made a bunch on that trade. My guys are messaging me, holy crap, look at Q's. I said, I told you got to take profit. One of my guys just texted me, holy crap, say it. That's why you, and I said, take profits. That's why you take profits, because you never know when this is going to happen. Well, anyway, Chris, it was nice meeting you. I'm going to get going. I'm usually done by 11 o'clock. Most of my people are already out of their trades now because they know to take profit. I try not to enter a trade after 10:30. If I'm in a trade, it's fine, but if I don't generally start a new trade after 10:30 in the morning. No problem, brother. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm on live. Just make sure you give me a follow. You know when I come on. And I do trade crypto as well, so I'll have a crypto charts up, for Bitcoin and Ethereum and whatnot. But so if I don't answer sometimes, if you put a message in YouTube, sometimes I'm not sitting at the desk, so I'll get back to you. Just check. All right. All right, guys. Well, that was a nice jam down on SPY to grab a little long, but I've made enough money, so I didn't. I saw it. I was like, All right, well, have a good day trading. I'm all done for the day. Moving on with my day. Have a great one, guys. Guys in the room, I will see you later. I'm going to shut her down. I know everybody had a good day. Yep, it was a good day. A little easier than yesterday, right? Someday you get the hard days, someday you get the easy days.